This is a follow-up to the last video I posted entitled Believe. In that, I shared what the Lord had quickened to declare, really, by faith. I believe I will see. The goodness of God in the land of the living. I believe I will see healings. I believe I will see the salvation of my family members and so forth. And of course, that's something that you personalized for your own situations and promises that you're standing for. But yesterday, as I was spending time with the Lord, He really quickened, and there was such a special presence of the Lord, and He spoke just gently but so clearly the word wait, wait, wait on the Lord, and you will receive. Acts 1:4, and gathering them together, Jesus commanded them not to leave Jerusalem, but to wait for what the Father had promised, which He said, "You heard of from me." So there is an instruction to wait for what the Father has promised. Now, the Hebrew word for wait isn't what we think about so much, but it means to bind or entwine, like making a rope, like the strands of a rope would be entwined together for strength. So, waiting on God is not passive, it's actually very active, such as our confession and declaration, I believe I will see. It's binding our hearts together with God as we wait for God's plan to unfold. Psalm 37 is really special with regard to this word and concept of waiting. Psalm 37, verse 9, evildoers will be cut off, but those who wait for the Lord, they will inherit the land. The humble will inherit the land and will delight themselves in abundant prosperity. Verse 34, wait for the Lord and keep His ways, and He will exalt you to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, you will see it. And then Habakkuk, a very familiar verse in Habakkuk 2, verse 3, for the vision is yet for the appointed time. It hastens toward the goal, and it will not fail. Though it tarries, wait for it will certainly come. It will not delay. I believe that we are on the cusp of those things that the Lord has promised. I believe we will soon see those things that God has spoken to us personally and individually, and of course on a larger scale than that. So I don't believe there's much more waiting to be done, but don't let us be like those that gave up just before the promise came. No, I just pray, Father, may you grant us grace to continue to wait upon you, knowing that we will receive the promise that you have promised. We wait upon you, Lord, in Jesus' name.